Hello and welcome to the Mindset Alchemy podcast. I'm your host, Janine Kathleen, and I love helping people understand where they're going, what's happening in their life. So I sort of fix something up here and better ways of allowing things to happen. Because when we can allow those better ways to happen, it is just absolutely incredible how life then happens, how we allow it to happen, and where we can flow with it, how we can help it work in so much with so much greater ease and ways of understanding where we're going. And I was taking a walk with my husband the other day, and we were chatting about various things. And what came forward was people often live on the surface of their life rather than with the purpose of their life, with that soul mission, with that way of moving forward, with aligned way of thinking. And what happens then is we get to have to struggle, or we live with that sense of overwhelm, underlying feelings of anxiety, feeling as though there's something there and we just seem to be missing the point of it, that we can't quite grab it or get an understanding of it. And a lot of times this is because we are living on the surface of our life rather than alongside the purpose, the soul mission of our life. We're working out of energetic alignment rather than with energetic alignment. And the best way of recognizing this is, where do you feel you just being busy, that you are living a life of busyness rather than a life of, wow, this feels effective, this feels satisfying. Goodness, yes, I've had to put some effort in here. I've got to put some work in here. And yet it still feels so good inside that you understand that as challenges come up, you get to deal with them, you grow with them, you grow through them. You also have a deeper understanding. What I have found in my life is that you understand life is happening with you and for you rather than to you. That when that mirroring of other people comes up, or we are mirroring to them, we can work much more in alignment, because now we're going, well, what does this mean for me? Is there a meaning for me, or is it just is what it is? It is what it is. And as we are able to do this, we actually find ourselves living more and more in alignment and in tune with our intuition. We start hearing that inner whisper of, do this, do that. We become way more conscious, and we make conscious choices of, does this align with the dreams, desires, and goals and of where I'm going? Or is this going to take me away from it? Is it a distraction? It could also be a time where we've been asked just to have time out, to restore our energy, to restore our joy, and to have that stillness that shows us, am I following ego or am I following intuition? Disclaimer, ego is an important part of our life, of our existence. Ego is our personality. It's there to help us have a form of safety, to know that, goodness, let me explore. Is there a hiccup here? Can I grow through this? Or is this ego saying, play small? And when we are able to align with this, we come way more into a purpose-led life than a surface-led life. And when we do this, it's just incredible what can come forward and allow us to understand what's happening. Janine, how am I supposed to know whether it's intuition or ego? Well, very often ego is a, don't do this. You feel you're going to be stupid. You're going to regret this. This is out of alignment. This is not on. It's a very carping, almost martyr victim voice. It's an alarmist voice. Whereas your intuition will say, it might be better if you do this. What if you try that? Goodness, have you followed this? Ego is very logical a lot of times, whereas intuition is, where did that come from? And as we work with the, where did that come from, and where can it take me? Where does it align with my vision, my desires, my anticipations? Wow, it feels so much lighter. When we're working with intuition, we may feel puzzled. we definitely feel lighter. And this then helps us to work in a far more effective, efficient way with our purpose-led life and intentional life. Because when you work with your purpose, you get to be intentional. You get to choose consciously your actions, your thinking, the way you interact with your emotions. And this leads to creating intentionally. When we create intentionally, what it does is what's the small steps I can do today to bring me forward, to take me to where I would like to go, to allow me to get into like a sense of what can I play with this? What is the game of this? Where can I stretch myself with this and still feel safe? Because that helps us. The minute we feel unsafe, we go and explore, is it in alignment? Is it on purpose? Is it ego? You can hear there's a lot of questions, a lot of curiosity. And as we do this and as we allow it, we get to work with that intentional creation of where we are going. Sometimes we can be confused. Well, not sometimes. A lot of the times we can be confused by intuition and say, really? You'd like me to do that? Show me what the next best step is. Lead me in the next best step. And this is an intentional, purposeful life rather than just skimming on the surface. If you are happy with skimming on the surface, that's great. If you are looking for more, if you are looking to grow, if you are looking for the next best part of your life, that's when we work with purpose, our soul mission, and intentional choices and create intentionally. We make conscious choices. Will this choice benefit me? Will this choice take away from me? When it's a truth, your body feels light, you feel like you're opening up. When it's a let's go and explore this a bit more, you feel heavy, you feel out of sorts, there's an anxiety, there's a worry. And when we go and explore it, we say, okay, is this ego causing it? Or is it misalignment causing it? And that's where our journal is really, really a journal and our pen is a very, very, they're two very important tools in our life. So many times I hear people saying, Janine, I dislike journaling. What if somebody sees it? Well, then journal it and burn it, and then come back and write 10 things you're grateful for and the reason you're grateful for them. This is one of the reasons I enjoy my morning pages. And I've got people that just use bullet points for their morning pages. As a thought comes down, say, like it's make tea, they'll write their tea, or go shopping, they'll just put shopping rather than write, oh, I have a sense that I should have a cinnamon tea today rather than this tea. And then they explore it. There are so many different ways of journaling, of exploring. The most important thing is to pick up a pen and physically write. Even if you go into the sand and you write with your fingers like this in the sand and then scuff it out afterwards. It's that active thing of taking it out of your body onto something so that you can see it, experience it, and work with it that is so important. With this, stillness, stillness, meditation, being quiet and allowing yourself to hear all the mind chatter, the mind monkeys that come forward, and then to sense that beautiful quiet voice underneath, that your soul sharing with you ways that you can co-create with each other, working with your future self, where you say, okay, future self, this is what's coming forward. What part of it did I work with it? A beautiful way to align with your future self is to sit quietly, pick up your pen and paper and write there. Hey, future self, these are the points I would like to chat to you about. Am I to do it this way, this way? Am I to do it at all? What's a better way to do it? And then you just sit there calmly, quietly, and just allow yourself to feel, to hear yourself think. I will very often just speak out loud and let myself hear what I'm thinking, and then I'll go back into stillness, into quietness, and hear what comes forward. Then I'll jot it down afterwards. And alternatively, I will then have a deep awareness throughout the day because a song will play, or I'll pick up a book, or I'll open my Kindle and I'll go and look at this, go and look at that. And the answers are there. Or my husband will come home and say, hey, babe, do you know this is what I got today? And I go, there's my answer. I love how that happens. I'll be working with a client and they'll be sharing something, and I keep a pad next to me for when I'm working with people. It's just an ordinary pad of a foolscap pad of paper, and very often, as they're saying something, the answer will come from me, and I'll just jot the words down so I can focus on my client rather than on my answer. And when we're done with the session, I'll go back and I'll explore it. I will play with it. When I'm working with my future self, I will, as I say, I'll write it down. Future self, what is the next best step here? And soul and intuition, thank you so much for sharing with me as well. And I will just feel, sense, be aware of the words coming in, the sensations in my body. It takes practice. People, it takes practice. It takes guidance. And many times I'll have clients message me and say, hey, I asked this question, what came forward here? And then I'll say, okay, let's explore it. Let's see what's heavy, what's light. What are we working with? What was the question? And can we ask a better phrased question? This then helps us to understand where we are on the surface and how to go deeper and deeper and deeper in ways that stretch us, expand us, and allow us still to feel safe. Oh, we may feel very uncomfortable, we still feel safe. And that's the important thing. We may feel a niggle of, where's this taking me? And we allow ourselves to say, okay, I understand the surface is one of maybe comfort in the discomfort. What will it give me to go deeper with this, to work with my purpose-led, my intentionally created life, and come to understand that it's those small steps, daily small steps, daily moments of stillness, daily moments of tuning into what does my vision really look like? Has it changed? Has it shifted? What is my real dream? Because people say to me, I would like a car. Is it the car they desire? Or is it transport? Is it ease of movement? Is it a sense of freedom? And what I see is as we grow, as we move away from survival and go into, wow, I can manage, into thriving, our dreams and our intentions and our everyday living expectations and anticipations shift and change because we are moving from that surface of I've just got to get through this moment, I've just got to get my family through this moment, into wow, that is now having flow. This can happen in a much easier way, and that sense of struggle can go. What I've seen happening is as people move forward and go deeper and deeper in, they're still hanging on to that struggle because it's comfortable, it's something they know, rather than saying, I have moved beyond this. I have moved beyond that surface, and I'm now going deeper and deeper into this is what I can have. This is what I can co-create with the divine. This is what the divine and Mother Earth is asking me to co-create. This is what I came here to co-create with the divine, with myself as I'm moving along. Wow, a lot to digest today. If you have any questions, please come and find me on social media. If you'd like to know more about working with me, check out the other podcasts, reach out, and let's chat. Have a beautiful and incredible day, being aware of where you are walking on the surface when inside of you, you are looking to walk in purpose. Have a grand, beautiful, and glorious day. Bye-bye.